Good afternoon. Welcome to an emergency primetime special Cone Zone. That's the original Cone, Lowell Cone. I am the second Cone, Grant Cone, and we're going to be talking all about Brock Purdy today because we don't know if he's going to be playing in this game. The Niners might not know either. They have to make a big decision. But before we get into the Brock talk, we have to settle a bet. As experienced Cone Zone watchers know, my dad and I often wager bottles of wine. In week one, we had a wager on who would win. I am a faithful, so I picked the 49ers. My dad is a skeptic. He picked the Seahawks foolishly. And so he just gave me this bottle of wine. We were wagering Washington State because, of course, the Seahawks are from Washington. So it's an Andrew Will Cabernet Sauvignon Champeau Vineyard 2018 from the Horse Heaven Hills. Dad, thank you so much.
I hope you'll let me drink it with you.
Yeah, I'll give you a taste. You're in for a taste.
You're in for a taste. Okay.
All right, Brock Purdy. Didn't play last week. Limited in practice this week. He's showing up. He's the third guy in drills. Mac Jones spoke today as if he was a starter, but then Brock Purdy came in afterward and spoke as well. I asked him, if you had it your way, would you play in this game, or do you still need to wait and see how you feel? And he says, I need to see how I feel before the game. Obviously, I want to play in all these games, but I have to be smart with my body. Do you think Brock Purdy should play on Sunday?
First of all, I want to say his answer was honest.
Mhm.
He didn't say, I'm going to play no matter what.
Right.
He said, it depends on how I feel. So he's an honest guy, and he said that. My feelings are very clear. If he can be Brock Purdy and do all the things he needs to do, if he can drop back, if he can scamper, if he can put pressure on his toe to throw a Brock Purdy pass, absolutely he should play. No question. If he can't do those things 95%, he should not play. And he has to be honest with himself, and he has to be honest with Kyle Shanahan. One more thing, two more things. If he goes out to play against Arizona and Kyle sees in the first series that, in fact, he cannot do those things the way he usually does, he should yank him from the game for the team and for himself.
Mm-hmm.
One more point, Iggy. If he can really play, Kyle has to play Purdy if he's capable. Otherwise, he's got a quarterback controversy and he doesn't need it. And Kyle is shrewd enough to understand that. So those are my thoughts.
That's really interesting. Yeah, if Brock's healthy and he knows it and the team knows it, you can't start Mac instead of him because it looks like you've lost confidence in Brock.
Can't happen. He's the starting quarterback. And if he's capable, he plays. Otherwise, you're looking for problems with the media and in the locker room.
What I think is interesting, though, you said if he's anything less than 95% healthy, he shouldn't play. I agree with that. I have no idea what percentage he is, but just based on watching him at practice, I would guess 85, but I don't know. That's my guess. And I think with a quarterback like Justin Herbert or Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes, you would say, man, if they're 75% healthy, they give their team the best chance to win. They should probably go out there if they're 75% healthy. If Brock's 85% healthy, I'm not sure he gives the Niners a better chance to win than fully healthy Mac Jones.
I totally agree with you. If he's only at 85, give him another week and let him play the next week. Iggy, when you watched him warming up today, did his planting, when he planted his feet, did he seem different?
He still seems like he's favoring his right foot a little bit. I don't think a lot of times when he releases the ball, his right foot's already off the ground. If you're really driving off your back foot, your right foot, your big toe is going to be bent, extended when you finish the throw. And it seems like that'd be very painful if you're a week into turf toe. So I feel like he's trying to find ways to throw without hurting himself. And that's tough.
It's kind of interesting. If he's dealing with turf toe, why have him work out at all?
Yeah.
It seems to me you could only irritate it. Why don't you wait to let him relax, go in the whirlpool, and see on Sunday morning how he feels?
Well, you brought up earlier, it's his team. He's a starting quarterback. If he says, okay, I'm 85% healthy, but I want to play. I want to go to practice. I want to show you guys that this is my team and I'm ready. Do you tell them, no, you can't? Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, COHN, and download the app now.
Yes, you tell him, no, you can't. If Kyle, I'll be Kyle Shanahan for a minute. I would say, I really appreciate how hard you work and how sincere you are. Give it another week. I want you at your best, and I don't want you to re-injure yourself. Give it another week. We'll let Matt play this week. But if you're back to 95% next week, no matter what Mac does today, you're the quarterback, and that's how he should address it.
We both agree that he probably shouldn't play in this game, but we really don't know how hurt he is.
I'm not saying he probably shouldn't play in this game. I'm saying I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know how hurt he is. The fact that
Right.
he's on the practice field, going through the motions, throwing, at least to the untrained eye, he looks pretty healthy. Do you expect that he will play in this game? It's tough.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think he is wired to want to play. And it's not just because he doesn't want Mac to steal the show. He's wired to want to play. He's the kind of quarterback you want. He's the kind of teammate you want. I'm not in his body. I don't know how his toe feels. You ask me a question, my gut feeling says he's going to play.
I kind of get the feeling he's going to play too now. I mean, the fact that he's been out there showing the media that he can do it, that he talked to the press today, makes me feel like he's trying to gear himself up, amp himself up to do it, even if he's not 100% healthy. He did say he needs to be smart with his body, but that doesn't mean he won't play.
Right. And I think say both can be true. He wants to be smart with his body and he wants to play. Maybe give him the benefit of the doubt. If he feels Sunday morning, I don't have it, I won't play. Right. Or I feel great, I'll play. So I think you and I, Iggy, we don't know what's going to happen. We only know various scenarios and what we think of them.
Do you think Brock Purdy has heard of Wally Pip?
No, I don't think he's heard of Wally Pip, but I think every ball player has the concept. Do you want to tell people who Wally Pip was?
Well, I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong. Wally Pip was the first baseman for the Yankees.
Yeah.
And he was good. He was he thought he had a job as the first baseman of the Yankees. He took one day off. He missed a game. Got replaced by Lou Gehrig, who never missed another game.
Right. So, so he's worried. I don't think he's in a Wally Pip position. I don't think so, because I'm going to tell you why. Mac Jones is not Lou Gehrig.
No, he's not. Still, like you said, he's wired to want to play Purdy, and you never know what can happen in sports. I looked this up, but remember Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback for the Patriots, and he went to a Super Bowl and lost, but he was really good. And in 2001, they gave him a 10-year, $100 million extension. It was the biggest extension in NFL history at the time. In week 2 of that season, he got knocked out, running to the sideline, and Tom Brady replaced him, and that was history. Now, I'm not saying Mac Jones is Tom Brady, but I could understand why Brock would want to get back on the field as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think that's probably part of the equation. I do. It has to be. He's a normal human being. Yeah.